Have you ever considered that the simple, everyday routines you follow in the bathroom could be silently increasing your risk of a life-altering stroke? For seniors, these seemingly harmless habits can place dangerous strain on hardened blood vessels, raising the risk of stroke by as much as 300%, especially for those in their 60s, 70s, and 80s. In this video, we're diving into 5 common bathroom habits that many overlook but carry serious consequences for your health. You need to watch until the end because we'll not only reveal these hidden dangers but also share practical, easy-to-implement changes that can protect your brain, heart, and independence, potentially saving you from a devastating medical emergency. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video. You can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know, so I can make a better video for you. Now let's get started. Number 1. Straining during bowel movements. One of the most hazardous bathroom habits for seniors is exerting excessive force during bowel movements. This seemingly innocuous act can place significant stress on the body, particularly on the cardiovascular system, with potentially life-threatening consequences. Many individuals, especially older adults, are unaware of the intense pressure that straining places on blood vessels in the brain and heart. When a person bears down forcefully, their blood pressure can spike dramatically in a matter of seconds. This sudden surge can overtax already weakened blood vessels, potentially causing them to rupture or dislodge a blood clot, which could lead to a stroke or heart attack. For seniors with pre-existing conditions such as hypertension, atherosclerosis, hardened arteries, or other cardiovascular issues, the risks are even more pronounced, as their systems are less resilient to such abrupt changes. This dangerous habit often stems from constipation, a common issue among older adults. As we age, the digestive system naturally slows, leading to less frequent or harder bowel movements. This slowdown can be exacerbated by factors such as inadequate hydration, low-fiber diets, sedentary lifestyles, or side effects from medications like painkillers, antidepressants, or diuretics. Many seniors come to accept straining as a normal part of their daily routine, unaware that it signals a problem requiring attention. However, each episode of intense straining is akin to subjecting the cardiovascular system to a mini-crisis. The immediate effects may not always be apparent, but over time, weeks, months, or even years, the cumulative stress on the heart and blood vessels can contribute to serious health events. Consider the case of Edward, a 78-year-old retiree who had grown accustomed to spending long, strenuous minutes on the toilet each morning. For years, he viewed his bathroom struggles as an inevitable part of aging, unaware of the toll they were taking. After particularly forceful straining sessions, he began to experience brief dizzy spells, which he dismissed as normal fatigue or age-related weakness. These episodes, however, were warning signs that his cardiovascular system was under significant strain. One morning, Edward's dizziness persisted longer than usual, accompanied by a tingling sensation in his arm. A visit to his doctor revealed that he had narrowly avoided a stroke, with tests showing elevated blood pressure and early signs of vascular damage. His story underscores the hidden dangers of habitual straining and the importance of recognizing its risks. Fortunately, this habit is manageable with proactive steps. Preventing constipation is key to reducing the need to strain. Seniors can improve bowel regularity by increasing their intake of fiber-rich foods, such as oats, whole grains, beans, lentils, apples, pears, and leafy greens. Aim for 25 to 30 grams of fiber daily, but increase gradually to avoid discomfort. Staying well hydrated is equally critical. Drinking 6 to 8 glasses of water daily helps soften stools and promote smoother digestion. Regular physical activity, even gentle exercises like walking or yoga, can stimulate the digestive system and improve overall circulation. In cases where constipation persists, consulting a healthcare provider about safe, gentle stool softeners or laxatives can provide relief without the risks of straining. Avoiding over-the-counter laxatives without medical guidance is wise, as some can cause dependency or other complications. There's also a psychological aspect to consider. Many seniors fall into the trap of normalizing straining, viewing it as an unavoidable inconvenience rather than a modifiable health risk. Changing this mindset is crucial. By taking control of their daily habits, through diet, hydration, exercise, and medical consultation when needed, Seniors can transform their bathroom experience from a source of hidden danger to one of comfort and safety. Recognizing that straining is not just part of getting older empowers individuals to make small but impactful changes. Every effort to ease bowel movements is a step towards safeguarding the heart, brain, and overall well-being, ensuring that the bathroom does not become a place where health is silently compromised. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Number 2. Sitting too long on the toilet. Another overlooked but dangerous bathroom habit among seniors is spending excessive time seated on the toilet. For many, the bathroom becomes a place for lingering, whether reading a newspaper, solving a crossword puzzle, scrolling through a smartphone, or simply waiting for a bowel movement. While this may feel like a harmless routine, extended periods in this position can have serious consequences for cardiovascular health, particularly for those already at risk for stroke or heart disease. Prolonged sitting on the toilet exerts sustained pressure on blood vessels in the lower body, disrupts healthy circulation, and creates an environment that can elevate stroke risk over time. When seated for long durations, blood tends to pool in the legs and pelvic region, particularly in individuals with compromised vascular health, such as those with high blood pressure, diabetes, or peripheral artery disease. The toilet's design, which typically involves a low seat and a forward-leaning posture, exacerbates this issue by compressing blood vessels in the pelvic and abdominal areas. This compression can impede blood flow, increasing the likelihood of clot formation or sudden spikes in blood pressure. For seniors who also strain during these extended sessions, the combination of poor circulation and cardiovascular stress becomes a recipe for disaster. Over time, these repeated episodes accumulate, quietly elevating the risk of a serious event like a stroke or heart attack. Take the example of Martha, a 71-year-old woman who had developed a habit of bringing her smartphone into the bathroom. Her morning routine often stretched to 15 to 20 minutes as she scrolled through news or played games, unaware of the time passing. Over months, she began to notice troubling symptoms: numbness and tingling in her legs after leaving the toilet, and occasionally, a pounding sensation in her head. Initially, she attributed these to fatigue or poor sleep, but a medical evaluation revealed that her prolonged toilet time was compromising her circulation, contributing to elevated blood pressure and early signs of vascular strain. Martha's experience highlights how a seemingly benign habit can become a significant health risk if left unchecked. Breaking this habit requires both awareness and practical changes. The bathroom should not double as a reading room or entertainment space. Instead, seniors should aim to complete their business efficiently and move on. If constipation or slow bowel movements lead to longer sessions, this is a signal to address underlying issues rather than lingering. As with straining, increasing dietary fiber, staying hydrated, and maintaining regular physical activity can promote more regular and efficient bowel movements, reducing the need to sit and wait. A simple but effective adjustment is to use a small stool under the feet while on the toilet, elevating the knees to mimic a more natural squatting position. This can facilitate easier bowel movements, minimizing the temptation to linger. The deeper issue lies in habit formation. Seniors often fall into routines without questioning their impact, assuming that comfort or convenience justifies the behavior. However, the bathroom is not a place for complacency. By consciously limiting toilet time, aiming for no more than 5 to 10 minutes per session, seniors can reduce unnecessary strain on their cardiovascular system, improve circulation, and lower their stroke risk. Small adjustments, like leaving distractions outside the bathroom and focusing on efficiency, can make a profound difference. The goal is to transform a potentially risky routine into one that prioritizes health and safety, ensuring that the bathroom remains a place of function rather than a hidden threat. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Number 3. Ignoring dizziness or lightheadedness after using the toilet. Perhaps the most insidious bathroom habit for seniors is dismissing episodes of dizziness or lightheadedness that occur after standing up from the toilet. Many individuals in their 60s, 70s, and 80s experience these fleeting moments but brush them off as insignificant or simply a quirk of aging. In reality, these symptoms often indicate postural hypotension, a sudden drop in blood pressure upon standing, that can signal underlying circulation issues and significantly increase the risk of stroke or other cardiovascular events. Ignoring these warning signs is a gamble that can have devastating consequences. Postural hypotension occurs when the body struggles to adjust blood pressure quickly enough after a change in position, such as rising from a seated posture. When a senior stands after sitting or straining on the toilet, blood can pool in the lower body, temporarily reducing the supply to the brain. In younger individuals, the cardiovascular system compensates almost instantly, but with age, stiffened blood vessels and a slower heart response create a dangerous lag. During this window, the brain may be briefly deprived of oxygen, leading to dizziness or lightheadedness. For seniors with weakened vessels or conditions like hypertension or atrial fibrillation, this momentary instability can trigger a clot to dislodge or a vessel to rupture, potentially causing a stroke. Consider Leonard, a 78-year-old retiree who frequently felt lightheaded after leaving the toilet. He would grip the sink or wall for a few seconds until the sensation passed, then continue his day without a second thought. Over time, these episodes became more frequent, but he dismissed them as a normal part of aging. One morning, after a particularly intense dizzy spell, Leonard experienced slurred speech and weakness in his left arm. A trip to the emergency room confirmed a transient ischemic attack, TIA, or mini-stroke, caused by years of ignored circulatory stress. His body had been sending clear signals, but by overlooking them, Leonard had narrowly escaped a more catastrophic event. These episodes should never be ignored, as they are not a benign part of aging but rather a red flag for cardiovascular strain. Seniors who experience dizziness or lightheadedness after using the toilet should consult a healthcare provider promptly. A doctor can evaluate potential causes, such as dehydration, medication side effects, e.g., from blood pressure drugs or diuretics, or underlying conditions like heart disease or autonomic dysfunction. Simple interventions, such as adjusting medications, improving hydration, or wearing compression stockings to enhance circulation, can often mitigate the problem. Lifestyle changes, like increasing salt intake, under medical supervision, or practicing gentle exercises to improve vascular health, may also help. In the bathroom itself, seniors can take practical steps to minimize risk. Instead of standing up quickly, rise slowly from the toilet, pausing for a moment while seated to allow blood pressure to stabilize. Holding onto a sturdy surface, such as a grab bar or sink, provides additional support and reduces the risk of falls. Installing grab bars near the toilet is a wise investment for safety. Additionally, ensuring adequate hydration throughout the day, aiming for 6 to 8 glasses of water unless otherwise advised by a doctor, helps maintain stable blood pressure and supports overall circulation. The broader lesson is the importance of listening to the body's signals. Seniors often downplay symptoms, assuming they are inevitable or unworthy of attention. However, these small moments of dizziness are not trivial. They are the body's way of warning that something is amiss. By taking these signs seriously and making small, intentional changes, seniors can protect their cardiovascular health and preserve their independence. The bathroom should be a place of routine, not a battleground for ignored risks. By acting on these warnings, seniors can safeguard their brain, their mobility, and their future, ensuring that a momentary lapse does not become a life-altering event. Number 4. Using excessive hot water in the shower. One often overlooked bathroom habit that can quietly elevate the risk of stroke, particularly for older adults, is the use of excessively hot water during showers. While a steaming hot shower may feel like a luxurious escape, easing tense muscles, soothing achy joints, or simply offering a moment of comfort, the intense heat can have unintended and potentially dangerous effects on the body. For seniors, whose cardiovascular and circulatory systems may already be compromised due to age-related changes or underlying health conditions, this seemingly harmless habit can pose significant risks. When you step into a scalding shower, the sudden exposure to high temperatures causes your blood vessels to dilate rapidly. This vasodilation is your body's attempt to regulate its internal temperature by sending more blood to the skin's surface to dissipate heat. While this process is generally manageable for younger, healthier individuals, it can place undue stress on an older adult's cardiovascular system. The rapid shift in blood flow can lead to a sudden drop in blood pressure, which may cause lightheadedness, dizziness, or even fainting. In more severe cases, this strain can overtax the heart or brain, increasing the likelihood of a stroke or other cardiovascular event. For example, consider the case of Helen, a 74-year-old retiree who cherished her morning routine of long, hot showers. The enveloping warmth was not only physically soothing but also emotionally grounding, providing a sense of calm to start her day. However, over time, she began to notice troubling symptoms. Stepping out of the shower often left her feeling dizzy, forcing her to grip the sink or a towel bar to steady herself until the sensation passed. She initially dismissed these episodes as minor inconveniences, perhaps attributing them to fatigue or dehydration. One morning, however, the dizziness escalated, and Helen fainted, collapsing and injuring her shoulder. After a thorough medical evaluation, her doctor explained that the extreme heat from her showers had been placing dangerous stress on her circulatory system daily, contributing to these episodes. The sudden dilation of her blood vessels was reducing blood flow to vital organs, including her brain, creating a perfect storm for dizziness and potentially a more serious event like a stroke. The science behind this risk is straightforward but often underappreciated. When hot water contacts the skin, the body's thermoregulatory system kicks into gear, redirecting blood flow to the surface to cool the body. This shift temporarily reduces the blood supply available to critical organs like the heart and brain. In younger individuals, the body adapts quickly, but for seniors with weakened or narrowed blood vessels, perhaps due to atherosclerosis or other age-related conditions, this adjustment can be far less smooth. The sudden imbalance in blood flow can destabilize blood pressure, strain the heart, and increase the risk of dislodging a clot or damaging fragile vessels in the brain, both of which are precursors to stroke. Furthermore, the bathroom environment itself heightens the danger. Wet, slippery surfaces make fainting episodes particularly hazardous, potentially leading to falls and injuries. Fortunately, there are practical steps seniors can take to enjoy the benefits of a warm shower without compromising their health. The key is moderation. Opting for warm rather than scalding water allows you to relax and enjoy the therapeutic effects of a shower without overwhelming your cardiovascular system. A water temperature between 98 degrees Fahrenheit and 104 degrees Fahrenheit, 37 degrees Celsius to 40 degrees Celsius, is generally considered safe and comfortable for most people. Additionally, gradually lowering the water temperature toward the end of your shower can help your body transition back to its normal state more gently, minimizing abrupt changes in blood pressure. Installing a thermostatic shower valve, which maintains a consistent water temperature, can also prevent accidental exposure to extreme heat. For added safety, using a shower chair or grab bars can reduce the risk of falls if dizziness does occur. Beyond the physical adjustments, there's a psychological component to consider. For many older adults, a hot shower is more than just a hygiene routine. It's a cherished ritual that provides comfort and a sense of normalcy. Letting go of the habit of using very hot water may feel like sacrificing a small pleasure, especially in the context of other age-related losses. However, prioritizing safety over temporary comfort is an act of self-care that preserves long-term independence and well-being. By making this small but significant change, you're not giving up the joy of a warm shower. You're choosing a safer way to enjoy it. A shower should leave you feeling refreshed and invigorated, not drained, dizzy, or at risk. This simple adjustment sends a powerful message to yourself. Your health and safety are worth protecting, and one mindful choice today can safeguard your health for years to come. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 3 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Number 5. Rushing and holding your breath during bathroom tasks. Another surprisingly risky bathroom habit, particularly for seniors, is the tendency to rush through tasks while unconsciously holding one's breath. Many older adults, driven by a desire to maintain independence or a sense of urgency, hurry through activities like cleaning themselves, reaching for items, or rising from the toilet. In the process, they may inadvertently hold their breath, a behavior known as the Valsalva maneuver. While this action may seem inconsequential, it can have serious consequences for an aging body, significantly increasing the risk of stroke. The Valsalva maneuver occurs when you hold your breath and strain, often during physical exertion. This causes a sudden increase in intra-abdominal and intrathoracic pressure, which temporarily restricts blood flow to the heart and brain. As a result, blood pressure spikes dramatically, placing immense strain on the body's blood vessels, particularly those in the brain. For seniors, whose arteries may already be narrowed by plaque or weakened by age, this sudden pressure surge can be catastrophic. It may dislodge a clot, rupture a fragile vessel, or trigger a stroke. What makes this habit especially dangerous is its subtlety. It often goes unnoticed because it feels like a normal part of exerting effort. Yet, these fleeting moments of strain in the bathroom can become the tipping point for a life-altering health event. Consider the story of James, an 81-year-old man who took great pride in his independence. Determined to avoid relying on others, he often rushed through his bathroom routine, whether it was standing up quickly from the toilet or hurriedly washing himself. His wife noticed that he would sometimes grunt or turn red in the face during these moments, but James dismissed it as a harmless habit. One morning, after rushing to stand up from the toilet, he suddenly felt weakness in his arm and struggled to speak clearly. Alarmed, his wife rushed him to the hospital, where doctors diagnosed a transient ischemic attack, TIA, often called a mini-stroke. They explained that the combination of rushing and breath-holding had caused a dangerous spike in his blood pressure, pushing his already strained circulatory system beyond its limits. Had James not sought immediate care, the outcome could have been far worse. The risks of this habit are compounded by the physical and emotional context of aging. Many seniors feel frustrated that everyday tasks take longer than they used to, leading them to push their bodies harder than necessary. This pressure to keep up can manifest as rushing through tasks, even when there's no real need to hurry. Additionally, the bathroom's confined space and hard surfaces increase the risk of injury if a stroke, fainting, or a fall occurs. For seniors with conditions like hypertension or a history of cardiovascular issues, the stakes are even higher. Breaking this habit begins with awareness and intentionality. The next time you're in the bathroom, take a moment to notice your breathing. Are you holding your breath while bending, reaching, or standing? If so, make a conscious effort to breathe steadily and evenly throughout the task. Simple modifications can make a significant difference. Move slowly and deliberately, use grab bars or other support aids for stability, and allow yourself extra time to complete tasks without feeling rushed. Installing assistive devices, such as a raised toilet seat or a sturdy shower bench, can also reduce the physical strain of bathroom activities, making it easier to move mindfully. Emotionally, this change requires a shift in perspective. For many seniors, slowing down can feel like an admission of weakness or a loss of independence. However, choosing to move at a safer pace is not a sign of defeat, it's an act of empowerment. By respecting your body's current capabilities, you're prioritizing your long-term health and dignity over fleeting frustration. Rushing and breath-holding are not markers of strength. They're subtle risks that can undermine your well-being. By cultivating patience, breathing deeply, and moving with care, you give your heart and brain the stability they need to function optimally, protecting yourself from preventable harm and preserving your independence for the future. Ultimately, this habit underscores a powerful truth. The smallest, most unconscious actions can carry profound consequences, but with mindfulness and intention, you can make choices that safeguard your health for years to come. As we wrap up, let's reflect on the 5 bathroom habits we've explored today. Straining during bowel movements, sitting too long on the toilet, ignoring dizziness, using excessive hot water, and rushing while holding your breath. Each may seem small, but together they can increase your stroke risk by up to 300%. By recognizing these risks and making simple changes, you can transform your bathroom routine into a safe space that supports your health and independence. We'd love to hear from you. What's one thing you've learned today that you'll put into practice to protect your future? Please share it in the comments below. If you like this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.